Hello and welcome to Matt's Mosh Pit, and tonight I'm going to be checking out Vultures from the North by Orbit Culture. But before I do, I just want to say thank you so much for all the love and support you've shown me and my channel so far. It truly means a lot. The likes, the subscriptions, but more importantly, the comments. The comments are everything to me. I love meeting you guys and finding out where you're from and learning about new bands. And you guys have been fantastic by giving me a ton of detail on these bands that I've never heard of. As far as Orbit Culture goes, I've heard of them because I've done a couple reactions on the channel so far. I have not heard their latest album other than the songs that I've covered. I did go back to listen to the older stuff just because I fell in love with them, and quite frankly, I couldn't resist. I had to cheat. I had to do it. I was planning on doing this like slow rollout, but I was like, nope, I love the band too much. I kind of have no choice. But I have shown some I don't know what you call it, not resistance, but willpower. I've shown some willpower as far as the latest album goes, just because I want to be able to share it with you guys, and you guys can see the first reaction to these songs. I will say, though, there is a time crunch because the other day I ended up getting tickets to see Orbit Culture in February, which I'm super excited about. It was just, going through, looking at shows that are coming up, and I see that Orbit Culture is coming to my neck of the woods with Fear Factory and Machine Head. And so I'll be honest with you, I don't really know anything from Machine Head, or I feel like I've heard a Fear Factory song, but I really couldn't tell you much about them. So you guys are going to have to teach me about those bands. But for right now, I'm just super excited to know that I'm going to go see Orbit Culture live. You guys in your previous comments have told me how great they are live. And so I'm so stoked that I get to see them live finally. But anyway, with that being said, I have between now and February to learn the new stuff. And so, so we're going to start with Vultures from the North, and let me get to the right screen here. Here we go. They don't waste time. They just go right into it. Awesome. I love that guy's gutturals. I believe his name is Nicholas, but his gutturals are so great. And I've commented in the past on how his clean singing gives me the James Hetfield vibes. And people say that the more you listen to him, the more you actually hear Nicholas for Nicholas and not James Hetfield. And so I feel like this video, like, granted, I haven't heard the cleans yet, if there are cleans even, but this one just definitely stands alone as far as its Orbit Culture and not anything else. So really cool about that. have no idea. I have no idea what's going on in the video, but it's definitely fascinating. And if you're a fan of this channel and you've been watching my other reactions, you guys know I love a good like ceremonial whatever that is with like deer antlers and face paint in this case and fire. A lot of times they have big fire pits and stuff. I love it. I kind of wish I knew what was going on. I'm sure it's some ceremonial thing, but it's awesome. The song itself is just it's just awesome. Like I turned it up in my headphones, just because I think it's one of those songs you just have to hear loud, and so it's so great. Okay, scratch what I said about the whole ceremonial thing. Yeah, I'm not trying to have ceremonies end that way. And so, yeah, that's not the fun dance around a fire pit type of ceremony from what I can tell. So, yeah, scratch my original thought. Song's still amazingly fantastic. And the only thing that's kind of throwing me off a little bit is like the every time I go to like, I want to get into like the drums or something, there's like a hiccup. There's like this little like hiccup that kind of stops, and then it kicks right back in. It's really cool that the band can do that, but first time reactions, just cause you want to like get into it. And then there's like a hiccup, but anyway, other than that, awesome. Okay. That was interesting. The ending was crazy. That big, like, monster thing. And then like the lady gave her heart out. That's a lot. Like, super cool. I wish I kind of knew the storyline behind it so I could kind of get into it. I'm sure that it's some kind of a pagan ritual type of thing. So please in the comments let me know if you guys have more insight to it. But yeah, the song itself is just a complete banger, as they say. And I don't even use the term banger that often, but there's no other term for it. Like, that song just from start to finish is just awesome. And I love the fact that it's I like Nicholas's cleans, but I love his guttural like growls. So this song was just straight up, guttural. And so, which is the first time I think I've heard that I guess in some of the older stuff maybe, but I love that because of the fact that it's just that clearly says Orbit Culture to me. Like you can't hear anything else. And so love it. And it just makes me more and more excited to see Orbit Culture in February. So like, once again, just I'm really excited to go. It's going to be super cool. And yeah, so Vultures from the North, fantastic, love it. It's going to make me love the new album even more. So I'm very excited. I wonder how many more songs they're going to, maybe you guys know this, like how many more songs are they going to put out before they're like done putting out songs so I can then just go get the album and listen to it. So I don't know if you guys know this or know that or not, or how it works, because they've already put out a couple other songs from this album. So, is it safe for me to go buy the album? That's all I need to know. So please leave comments. Let me know if it's safe to go buy the album now, or are they going to be just putting out new videos? Because I do want to share them with you, but these are honest reactions. So. If I already know the music, it's kind of pointless to do these reactions. So for Orbit Culture, that is. So anyway, please continue to leave comments, hit the like button, and if you feel inclined to, hit the subscribe button. It truly means a lot, and it also furthers this channel. So with that being said, thank you very much, and I will see you next time.